Yo, 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 it's me again. Wow, what, so many times in one day? Oh, folks, here we are. Yes, it's me again, your most favorite YouTube host by far, your boy, Dr. Hans, PhD, at least most favorite YouTube host on this channel, on my YouTube channel. Yes, I know, folks. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Either. Yes, folks, I'm here today here in, it's nighttime, Santa Barbara, California, USA, in the free world on planet Earth today being Wednesday, February 7, 2024, around 9 p.m.-ish right now. Outside it's cold. I just checked the weather report again. It's around like 8 degrees Celsius and 80% humidity. It did rain earlier, it did stop now. Officially, I mean, as of the weather report thing on the phone thing. Either or. That means as of right now, it's already Thursday, February 8, 2024, in Asia's, Africa's, and Europe's, Australia's, New Zealand's, all the islands, whatever. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, wherever we are in the world. And yes, the third episode today of the Guess What's Coming? Oh yeah, folks. Yeah, I haven't done these in a while. I mean, today too already, so, but here's the third one for today. World clearance 17. World clearance 017. And it's about lying, spying, truth? Question mark. Let's see where this is going. Maybe about manipulation, manipulating, acting. Who knows? No script, no editing. Heart, belly, brains, camera, microphones. I recorded for you. Conversation. Zoomies on the line. Ping is on the line. Vadi's on another line. So many lines. Either or, folks. Yeah, lying, spying, truth. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, by the way, folks, if you're listening to this, hey, if you send it through some AI to listen to it and then write it all down and summarize it, hey, I don't care. Either or. Happy Wednesday, folks. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. That ice water is cold. Ooh. Anyway, folks, spying, lying, truth, acting, manipulating. Yeah, so it's 2024, February, planet Earth. One more video today, huh? Let's see. I mean, maybe two more. I don't know. It's going to be a long night. Marathon. So, folks, let me add zoomy in and see where this is going, and let's do it. Okay. And then, by the way, if you're listening to this, yay. And then maybe just hit the double speed button on the YouTubes, because then you can still listen to it and understand it, because I speak in simple words for everyone to understand. And yeah, have fun. Either or. I love you all. Okay, where's zoomy? The list is long. There we go. Zoomy, hello again. Yes, yeah, we've been talking for a while now, huh? Yeah, I took a break. Yeah, I had some dinner. Yeah, I made some chicken gyoza. Yeah, just throw it in the pan with some oil. Yeah, flip them 2 times or something. Yeah, a little. Yeah, fry them a little bit. Yeah, with the gyoza sauce. Yeah, I made it. I just made it up. I mean, and then I made the soy sauce. I made the gyoza sauce. I watched some YouTube videos on how to make it, and then yeah. So what I put in it? Soy sauce, rice vinegar, little hot sauce, little yuzu sauce, which is like hot sauce with little vinegar and um, what is it called? Like yuzu fruit, I think. Um, yeah, some Japanese sauce, and then some garlic, and then some green onions. Yes, yeah, just mix it up, and yeah, yeah, it's simple as a sauce. Yeah, I mean you can, yeah, any sauce is fine. You can make anything in the sauce. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it for us if we come here. Yeah, for sure. Yep, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I just introduced the video, spying, lying, and truth? Question mark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Acting, manipulating. Yeah. Well, acting is can be good, can be bad. I mean, perceived as or you know, be. Um, Manipulating can, I mean, in maybe very rare cases can be good, but most of it, I would say it's not good, bad. And then spying and lying. Spying and lying, same thing. In rare occasions is good, and then in other ones it's not good, bad, waste of time, just like, yeah. Yeah, this is acting, yeah. So, I mean, I'm just getting a point across here. Yeah. Yeah, some people, they feel like if they're just listening in and, yeah. Of course, this is fake. Yeah. It's an act. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I really have a PhD. That's not act. Yeah. 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 Either or. Spying, lying, acting, manipulating can, in rare occasions, be good, and in other occasions, it can be bad. Depends on the perspective. If from the lying, spying, acting, manipulating person, probably always is good or something, but for the people who are being lied to and spied upon and acted upon and manipulated upon, I think most of the times it's not good. Most of the times, not all the times. Yeah. Yeah, like lying. Let's just go for lying first. I think spying, acting, and manipulating all have something to do with lying, which is kind of the opposite of truth. Yeah, let's first go into lying and then analyze lying, spying, acting, and manipulating, and whatever else a little bit, and then let's analyze the truth in the middle and or throughout and or the end of this, or towards the end of this communication. Yeah. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. If you have questions, let me know. Oh, yeah, I mean, okay, you're asking me already. What is it? Okay, let's what? Okay, how can I define or describe lying? Okay, so let's go for lying. Okay, so it's a I don't know if animals, cats and dogs, or insects or something, if they're lying, or I don't know. Um, but humans, Human beings, uh, uh, I think all, if maybe not all, but then most, like 95% plus, can and probably have lied more or less a few times in their life. And there's different types of lying. Yeah, there's, I guess I call it white lies or something. It's like, so if the parents, for example, if families celebrate Christmas on planet Earth, then the parents, when the kids are young enough, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old or something, then the parents can tell their kids, oh yeah, Santa Claus is coming tonight and whatever, on Christmas, whatever. And he's going to bring presents for the children. Or the adults as well, who knows. And yeah. And of course that's a lie. But it's a sweet lie. It's for the children. And then at some point, like when the kids, I don't know, grow up, and they're like 10 years old or 15 years old, they're going to go like, well, Santa Claus doesn't exist, and it was a nice lie from the parents because the parents bought the presents for the children or for themselves, each other, and or whatever. And so Christmas is a nice idea, and it also has something to do with lying, at least, if not only. But there's multiple reasons why it's a little bit of lying. Because, well, like I just said, the parents, when the children are young enough, they lie to the children that Santa Claus brings the presents if they celebrate Christmas. Yeah, of course, but that's like a sweet lie, a white lie, or something. Yeah, yeah, because it's a nice. I mean, nobody's really getting hurt in that. That's why it's like a lie that is like, okay, yeah, it's a sweet lie. Yeah. Yeah, I made a video about this before, once or twice. Yeah. Anyway, so let's repeat it. If I'm repeating myself, better twice than never. Yeah. Yeah. And then some people argue, it's not me, I don't care. But some people, I'm quoting some people, I don't remember who it was, but they're saying like, yeah, Christmas 2,000 years ago or 1,000 years ago was not like today, or it wasn't, whatever. So that can be a lie as well. I don't know. I don't care. And then between the 8 billion human beings alive today, I don't know how many of them celebrate Christmas, but I think it's definitely not everyone. I don't know, 20%, maybe 50%. I don't know, but I don't think that many, but either. So the rest of the people, at least 50% of the population, are probably not celebrating Christmas. So either way, they think it's a lie, or they just don't care about it, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's other types of lies. Exactly. Let's just go on from Christmas, whatever, to other lies. What other types of lies are there? Well, politicians. I think in every country today, the 200 something countries that exist today, not all politicians, but many politicians in many countries, I would say at least some in all the countries, in every country, do lie. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it has something, yeah, it's like, yeah, so it's difficult to speak the truth. I don't know if there is an ultimate truth. What is the truth for some group of people is a lie for other people, and what is the truth for other people is a lie for the first type of people. So what's the truth for one is the lie for another, and what's the truth for the another is a lie for the one. Yeah, it's like reverse, you know. Yeah. And so, as long as it's peaceful and positive, that's why I say that, is it's fine with me. So some people believe in Jesus, some people believe in Buddha, and some of the people that believe in Jesus, they think that Buddha is different or not good enough or something. And not all people that believe in Jesus think that, but some do. And then some people who believe in Buddha, they think Jesus is not good or something, or a lie or something. But not all people who believe in Buddha think that Jesus is a lie or whatever. Yeah. So some do, some don't. And what's a lie for? Exactly. So a lie is always depends on the perspective. Yeah. And in politics, it's very similar. So, for example, I don't know, like if in a country there's three main major parties, like here in America, for example, we got like the Democrats, the Republicans, and the Independents, liberals, or whatever, 2, 3, 4 different camps, groups of peoples, and they're all being divided by the whatever party affiliation, Democrat, Republican, or liberal, or whatever, blah 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 blah. And so some of the people on either side might consider what the other people say on the other side to be a lie. Might be a might be the it might be the even it might even be the truth overall, but in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, but it also might be that it's a complete lie, and not everything either side of the politics are saying are lies, but I think certainly that there's depends on the perspective of the recipient of what they're listening to, or the perspective of the people who are speaking it. They know that it can be a lie or maybe is a lie. Yeah. Facts are facts. The truth is the truth. Yeah, like uh, under Earth's rotation, the sun, perspectively wise, rises on the eastern horizon and sets on the western horizon. That's just by definition. So that's a truth. Yeah, that's a fact. So if someone were to say something different, then that would be a lie, a straight up lie. But nobody really gets hurt by that. I mean, not as far as I think. I can't. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. But either or, that's an easy way to describe a lie. But for some people, like either way within the political parties, to say that something is a lie, what someone else said, well, if there's any factual evidence against or for whatever is being claimed to be a lie, then that can prove or disprove that there is a lie or not. Yeah, and it's all a matter of perspective. Yeah, it gets very convoluted, very complicated and convoluted, and it's just so cumbersome. Yeah, so politicians, I think in pretty much every country, some politicians are lying, willfully lying, spreading either ways disinformation or malinformation is not lying. Malinformation is saying the truth, but it's uncomfortable for the other side. Yeah, for the side that is being told the truth about. Yeah, but disinformation is a straight up lie, a willful lying. Yeah. Yeah, and in politics it happens. They're saying one thing, not all the time, but many times. They're saying one thing and it's maybe it's half true, but then the rest of it is not true. They're only saying the part that is true, and but they're not saying the opposite. They're not saying the part that is not true of whatever the argument they're having. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's about like yes, exactly. It's like a similar thing with like corporations, companies, like. Um, I mean, politics, and corporations and business, they can be held liable for lying if it's really how do you say it? If it's uh, if it has substance, if it's some substantive, if it has substance, yeah, yeah, and then the facts will be provide the truth, yeah, and then people, politicians or companies, corporations can be held liable for if they're lying. And then some people, they're lying in a way that they're not be able to held liable, because they're not really lying, but they're only speaking half the truth or something. Yeah, yeah. And some people fall for it and some people don't, yeah. And whatever the politics are or whatever the companies do, they're only serving a certain part of the population on planet Earth. From the 8 billion people alive today, maybe, I don't know, there's 1.5 billion people in India and 1.4 billion people in China and 350 million people in America here, whatever. So each government only can probably, if they're only lying to their own population, it's like maybe 10, 20%, 20% in India's case or something of the overall population on planet Earth. And but then that means 80% of the population on planet Earth are probably not being able to be easily lied to by the Indian government or something, or by Indian companies. Yeah, and maybe some more, but the majority of people are probably not being interacting, are probably not going to interact with the lies that either way some governments or some corporations are spreading. Yeah, it's usually like less than, I don't know, 20-30%, probably way less of the overall population on planet Earth. So most lies, even though they might be big in reach, speaking on a global, international scale, on like demographics and uh, geography, they're probably not going to affect more than 30% or something, 20-30% most. Yeah, but that's just a side note. Yeah, that's about lying. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then there's other types of lies, like lying. Yeah, waste of time. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, I like to live in the truth and the honesty and yeah, with trust and respect. Yeah, yeah, it's so much easier. Every 10 minutes or every minute spent on lying is 1 or 10 minutes spent not on spent not on speaking the truth or the facts. Yeah, so it's a waste of time. Of course, yeah, yeah. The more it gets, the worse it gets. Yeah, so people get used to it. So some people, they lie once or twice, whatever. Yeah, Santa Claus exists, or this is the best political party, or this is the best product of this company, whatever. And yeah, maybe once or twice they do that, and then they go on. But some people, they continue lying, lying and lying for 10, 20, 30, 40 years to themselves and maybe others as well, or vis-a-vis. And then their brain gets used to it. And the more they do it, the more their brain gets used to it. And then it's like second nature to them. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's called pathological lying. It's constant, constant. Yeah. 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 Exactly. It's acting. Yes, exactly. Spying, lying, acting, manipulating. Yes, that's exactly where lying is a part of acting. Yes. They're lying. They're acting. Spying is an act. Yeah. When the parents tell the children, yeah, Santa Claus and blah blah blah, that's an act. An act of lying, they're acting and they're lying and both go hand in hand. Yeah. Yeah, and same thing with like the companies or the politicians, they're lying and they're acting and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. They're pretty much very similar. And it can be good, it can be bad. Yeah. Same thing with spying, in a way. Well, the people who are spying, they're acting, and thusly they're also lying. And yeah, 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 exactly. And it's again, it's 1 minute, 10 minute, 10 days, 10 years spent on lying and spying and acting. They're gonna get good at it, and or it's gonna be second nature, and then it's gonna be difficult for them not to do it anymore, which is sad. What a waste of time. I mean, okay, I get it. Lying, spying, and acting and stuff has manipulating has existed for a long time. I'm just not a fan of it. I think it's a waste of time and energy. What a life! Can you imagine someone lives 50 years with acting, spying, and lying, and then 50 years, or 20 years, or 30 years, and then they look back up on the last 20, 30, 50 years, and they go like, "Whoa! All I did is live a lie." Yeah. Not me. I don't care. No, yeah, I speak the truth and honesty, and yeah, sure. When my friends' children celebrate Christmas, I'm gonna say, "And did Santa Claus come?" And of course, yeah. But there's only 10 seconds, and then whatever. I don't care. No, yeah. I like the truth. I like honesty. Yeah, much easier. Yeah, yeah. By the side note, some research has shown, like 10, 15 years ago, some psychological research. They did some brain scans, and they found that it takes like a couple of milliseconds, like 10%, 15, 20% milliseconds longer to speak a lie than to speak a truth. So maybe if people just speak the truth, it takes, if I remember it correctly, like 30 milliseconds to speak the truth, and then it takes 40 milliseconds to speak the lie. To I mean to to start speaking it, to come up with the answer to whatever they're responding to. So it saves time, and it's easier to speak the truth. Yeah, 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 but either or. So yeah, so lying, spying, and acting does exist, and I don't think it's going to go away just overnight right now because we talk about it. No, it's sad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. In a perfect world, we're gonna get rid of lying, spying, and acting and manipulating. Yeah, yeah, because it's a waste of time. And just imagine, like, I don't know, like from the 8 billion people today, right now, I don't know, there must be millions, if not tens or hundreds of millions of government employees or something, or business employees somewhere, that they're lying, and probably maybe spying as well. Private people can spy and lie and act. Yeah, some people, yeah, some religions, some churches, some private organizations, some groups of people, some private people just by themselves, they're spying on other people. They're acting all the time. Yeah, nowadays it's even easier than ever before. They can hack the phones. And yes, I'm a hacker too. Hence the white hat. Yeah, I'm very aware of all this thing. Yeah, yeah. Not just me. There's millions of us how we know who we are. We know who we are, and we know that there's a lot of lying, spying, and acting, and yeah, yeah. And I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. Some private single people or groups of people, governments, churches, religions, whatever, organizations, companies, corporations, whatever. What a waste of energy. There's like probably millions, tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people who are doing it. Yeah. Every day, all day. And that's just because they don't trust each other or they're just crazy. I don't know. Like maybe something wrong with their psychology. And then, yeah, this is kind of like oxymoronic. It's like they like to do it. They like to do the spying and the lying and the acting. But then some or many of them don't like it if they're being spied upon and lied to and acted upon. Yeah, it's totally weird. And some of them like it, and it's like, okay, so some people who are like very good at acting and spying and lying, they like it if they meet other people who are also very good at acting, spying, and lying. And then these people can interact and they can lie and spy up on other people and whatever, lie to and spy up on and act up on other people. Oh, and then 50 years later, they have wasted 50 years with spying, lying, and acting. What a life. What a waste of time. Can you imagine like all the people who are doing that, like they stop doing it and they just live a truthful life? Like I don't know, like raise some cats and dogs or some chickens and cook some dinner or be a nice human being and be honest? Yeah, so much easier. What a waste of energy. Imagine like all these governments and companies paying for their employees and whatever. Um, like they're paying wages. Like millions and millions of people are getting paid for lying, spying, and acting and cheating and manipulating. And who do they do that to? Yeah. China is spying up on everyone else and acting up on everyone else and lying to everyone else. And so is Russia and so is Europe and Americas and everyone else. And why? It's all the same. They're all doing the same thing. They're all like, oh yeah, they got to do it to the other ones because the other ones are doing it to them. Oh, what a waste of energy. It's just like what I said in the previous videos, like, whatever. Like, why we don't need more wars? We don't need more conflicts. Why do human beings construct buildings and build weapons, only to then briefly later shortly later destroy those buildings with the weapons that they build, and then they have to reconstruct the same buildings and the weapons again because, yeah, it's like it's stupid. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, a farmer, for example, doesn't do that. A farmer, I don't know, goes to the field and sows a crop or I don't know, like some veggies or fruits or grains, or raises some chickens, and they're not lying to each other. Then the farmer goes and harvests the crop of whatever, the veggies or fruits and whatever, and then or raises the chickens and harvests the chickens or something, or the eggs. There's no lying involved. Yeah. And if there's no lying involved, there's very little chance of it involving any acting or spying. I don't think so, yeah. I mean, I think that a farmer, for example, or something, yeah, they don't need to lie or spy or act. It's a different mindset, a different lifestyle. Yeah. And then the people who believe in religion or whatever, then they go like, oh yeah, they believe in God and whatever, the Bibles or the Quran or something. Well, doesn't it say in there that they're not supposed to lie? I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Yeah. So then, if they've been lying for, I don't know, quite a while, for longer, 10, 20, 30, 50 years or something, they've been lying to themselves and others and acting and spying and still believe in God or something. I don't know. I don't get that part. Or the Bible or whatever. I don't get that part. It's all just lying. Yeah, what a waste of energy. And they're doing it to others, but they don't like it to be done to themselves, like I mentioned. And yeah, yeah. And I mean, if they're helping each other, and I get it. So I understand why some groups of people are doing it. Like, for example, why is the Chinese government spying on USA and why is the United States government spying on China? Because they mistrust each other. Well, because they're like, sometimes they're, I mean, from what I understand, they're talking hostile stuff. And yeah. And I think, obviously both sides are spying. And from what I understand, I mean, just as of, I think, fact of the matter right now is like over the last, I don't know, 20, 50 years or something, China has been like stealing and spying, stealing all intellectual property and through spying out the rest of the world. I don't know, every country. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if USA or Europe or Russia has spied up on China. Or I mean, they probably spy up on China, but I don't know if they've stolen any intellectual property. So it's a, I don't know. Maybe they did a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. But then China is not going to admit that they did steal the intellectual property. And so if or I think vis-a-vis Russia or Germany or Europe or USA are not going to acknowledge that they stole some intellectual property from someone else. Either or. It's all just humankind. In the big picture, it's 8 billion people, whatever, race, ethnicity, skin color, hair color, eye color, language, religions, atheist, agnostic, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're all human beings. And there's always, whatever group people belong to, there's always more people who don't belong to that group. Whatever. It's if it's a country group, an ethnic group, a racial group, or a language group, or a religious group, or whatever, or atheist group, or sexual orientation, there's always more people who are different. I mean, okay, so maybe there's more heterosexual people than, I don't know, either or. But with many groups, it's like there's always more other people that are different. And so, who's better than the other one? Who's to say that one is better than the other one? They're just different. And the people who, from my perspective, the people who are saying that their group is better for whatever reason than all the other groups, I think they're lying to themselves or others. Even like if we just come back to the sexuality, like if there's, I don't know how many, what the percentages are, but even if there's, I don't know, a high percentage of the population who are heterosexual, that doesn't mean that they're better than the people who are not heterosexual. It's a colorful mix. So who cares? LGBTQAI, asexual, whatever. Who cares? Then nobody's better than the other one. Yeah, it's not about narcissism or narcissistic thought processes. No one is. Yeah, okay, so if there's a competition who can run the fastest. So in one race, there's 10 people, and one of the 10 people is faster than the other ones. Great. Okay, so in that one race, for whatever sprint or whatever, one person was faster, but it doesn't mean that the person is better than the other ones. It's just, yeah, and they're not lying to other people. If they ran faster, that's not a lie. That's a fact. That's the truth. Yeah. Maybe they cheated because of doping or something, but that would be lying. But either or, if they ran faster, the fact is that they ran faster, however they did it. I'm not saying it's right to use doping, but I'm saying like facts are facts. But it doesn't matter. The next race, they cannot be number one, the best person in the universe forever. No, it's just gonna be a little while. I don't know, 1 year, 10 years, whatever. Who cares? But yeah, not one human being or extraterrestrial is always going to be better than everyone else. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. There's always something else that is better or whatever. Who cares? And it rotates. It changes all the time. Yeah, that's the truth. And so people who are lying to themselves or others, they might say like, "Oh yeah, this country is better than the other countries," or this religion is better than the other religions. Why? What what speaks for that this one religion is better than the others, or what speaks for that this one country is better than the others, and what speaks against that this one religion or one country is better than the others? Everything is different. Yeah. Spying, lying, truth, and acting and manipulating. Yeah. Oh, yeah, manipulating. Yeah, I'm not. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like manipulating. No, I don't like it at all. I, I mean, I guess we can. I don't like to guess. I think there's probably some examples where some form of manipulation is actually helpful and positive, but I think, from my viewpoint, most manipulations are bad. It depends on the viewpoint, of course. Yeah, exactly. But if it's yeah. But it's sad that we need to do yeah. It's sad. Humankind is spying, lying, and manipulating and acting. Not all of them, but so many. They're getting paid for it from the government or companies, or they're doing it themselves for no better reason, or they're fucking crazy anyway. Who knows? Yeah, what a waste of time. I know. Yeah, yeah. So sad. I mean, it's not sad. I mean, what can we do? Like, so how can we get to the humankind 2.0, United States of Earth, Love Ontology Club? How can we get there? Start with one person, and then to two people, four people, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000,000 people, 8 billion people. Hey, it's going to take time. And then we all teach each other how to be honest and truthful and nice to each other. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I think it's, who was it? Martin Luther King or something. Who said that? I forgot. Either. Doesn't matter. It's true. I think it's a nice way to put it. Or Gandhi? Buddha? Gandhi. I think Gandhi. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Yeah. Treat others like you want to be treated. Yeah. So if you lie to, if someone is lying to other people, then they should expect to be lied to. If someone is spying on other people, then they should expect to be spied upon. And if someone is manipulating other people, then they should be expecting to be manipulated. And then, whew, oh, what a stupid idea. Then, if that continues, it's like eye for an eye. It leaves the whole planet blind. It's like if one person spies up on the other one, and the other one seeks revenge, and spies up on the other person, the first person, and the other people, and then it snowballs out of hand. It's out of control. Not a fan. If people are just nice and honest and peaceful and positive with each other, then everyone treats each other peacefully and positively and nice and honestly, which is, I think, desirable. It's a good idea. Yeah. I think we got enough room on this planet for billions or more people who are honest and peaceful and positive, and we got enough room, we got enough room enough to grow foods, and I think we got plenty. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, folks. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time. That's hence the Love Ontology Club and the United States of Earth and make the universe a better place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Truth. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yes, okay. Tell the kids who love to hear it or for whom it is appropriate. Yes, Santa Claus does exist. Sure. I'm off. Little lies are okay, but I mean it's not going to happen forever anyway. To tell the kids, they're going to grow up and they're going to figure it out. Yeah, it's a matter of practice, and if people learn from either ways, young age on or whenever, 10, 20, 30 years throughout, and then they do it, like I say, for 10, 20, 30 years, they're going to become good at speaking the truth and seeing the truth and hearing the truth. How to spot a lie, how to spot a spy, how to spot a manipulation, how to spot an act. Yeah, it's to me it's fairly obvious. Because I'm clairvoyant, I can remote view and I can mind read and I can read body language and I can read vocal languages and yeah, I can feel their energy. I can, yeah. It's pretty simple, to me at least. Yeah, and then yeah, of course, it's good to play dumb, which is not which is acting. That can also be construed as a form of lying. But for me personally, so some people, I a lot of people are lying and acting and spying. And I know it. Okay, so the cameras and the microphone. I have cameras in my places and microphones because of my places. And I know other people are listening in and watching too. And well, duh. How do I know? Well, A, I got people who inform me, and B, because they know stuff about me that they couldn't know otherwise. Maybe they're also clairvoyant and remote viewer. Great. And let them tell me, and then either or. I mean, yeah, that's the fun part about clairvoyance and remote viewing, remote sensing. Yeah, yeah. It takes time. Yeah, yeah. But it's also, yeah, it's like quantum non-locality. It's like it doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, timely independent. Like could be the past, could be the present, could be the future, could be next door, could be right here, could be a million miles away. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yes, and yes, it can be considered an act of spying, and I know I can do that, and I've done it, and but also I don't do it all the time, and I don't do it to everyone, and not just for the sheer sakes of fun of it, but if it's required or if it's purposeful uh, to make the world a better place, yes, of course. But it takes energy and time, and it's exhausting, and yeah, either or. But the regular spying on like hacking the phones and watching the cameras and listening in and manipulating on like with a WhatsApp or whatever, people are like they're sending fake emails and folks, I told you before, I'll tell you again. Yes, I'm a hacker. I know how this works for many years. Whitehead, yes. Um, yes, they're using whatever, the WhatsApp or whatever, and the online stuff to send fake messages, fake phone calls, fake video messages, deep fakes. It's getting worse, folks. Or even right now, it's getting worse and worse. With all the AI right now, 15 years ago, okay, fake phone calls from fake numbers, wrong numbers. People can receive a call from a number that they know is someone else's number that they know, but it's a fake. Yeah, that's always been around for like 10, 20, 30 years. And like fake voices and everything. But nowadays it's so much easier. It's like anyone can do it now. 10, 20 years ago it took like some skill, some effort, some governmental organizations and stuff. But nowadays it's getting like so much easier. Like anyone can do it now, and they're doing it. And then sometimes they do fake videos, video messages on the YouTubes or something. Sometimes they do fake video calls, sometimes fake phone calls with a fake voice. Super easy these days. And sometimes fake text messages, AI generated, or someone types it in and pretends to be someone else. And yeah. And that's not going away, and it's going to be developed even further. And so 10, 20 years from now, it's going to be even crazy. It's like the trust is being eroded. It's very difficult. So many experts have been talking about this, and I've considered it too for a long time. Hence, yeah, it's so much more complicated, and it's getting more complicated and convoluted all around the world. It's super easy to do, and it's horrible. It erodes all the trust between the countries, the nations, the peoples, even in small groups. It can even be that, some groups, some families, like someone can tell one sibling something wrong about the other sibling, and then the first sibling that's being lied to about the other sibling might not understand that it's being a lie or a fake phone call or something, fake information. So they then start doubting the other sibling, and the other sibling gets the opposite information. So it's like a divide and conquer strategy. So both are being lied to, and or parents or children, families, companies, groups of organizations, where people are being played out against each other. And if each person doesn't understand that they're being acted upon and played, it can really divide people, groups of people, companies, families, and yeah, it's sad, and I mean it's brutal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some single human beings are performing these divide and conquer strategies and acts and to manipulate people, and some organizations, religious or non-religious, governmental, whatever, they're doing it, and yeah, it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, and they're doing that to countries, they're doing that to governments, spy and spy upon, manipulate, and they're doing it with people, groups of people, families, companies, groups, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's horrible. And it's getting more and easier to do, and I think the trend is really bad. Yeah. 50, 100 years ago, there was way more complicated. It did exist to a certain extent at the time, between a few people. Some people did it, but nowadays it's so much easier, and um, AI can do it. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, yeah, no good. Yeah, yeah, no, I know. Like I said earlier, yeah, I'm very good at criminology and criminal investigations and listening to people, listening to what they say and how they say it, and watching them, observing them while they say it. If I can see them, if it's just not on the phone or something, not just on the phone. So if we talk a video chat or in-person communication, what's their body language, what's their vocal language, yeah. What do they say? How do they say it? How does it compare to what they have said before? Are they are they consistent in their information? Are they switching it up all the time? Yeah. Are they trying to manipulate me? And then I can mind read too, and I know what they're doing. And sometimes they're pretty blatant about it, and then they're even showing me or telling me or easy signs that they're lying and manipulating. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, 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 yeah. What a waste of time. And then, I mean, so if one group does it, like I said earlier, there's like way more people who are different. And then if everyone else does it, then this one group are going to get crushed by everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. So there's like, I don't know, one religion or one whatever group. and they think they're better than everyone else. And then if everyone else, one after the other, and all together, sooner or later figure out that they've been lied to and spied upon and manipulated and whatever by this one group, then I think, yeah, it's like a back and forth, and then probably more, yeah, it's gonna, yeah. They're in a minority, many of them, and then they're just, what do they expect? Yeah, I think what a waste of energy and waste of time, like I said earlier. Yeah. Sometimes they get paid for this nonsense, I know. Why don't they just grow some, I don't know, veggies or fruits and raise some chickens and live a peaceful, honest life? Yeah. Yeah. Lying, spying, and truth? Yeah, truth is so much easier. I'm a big fan of truth. Trust and truth. They go hand in hand. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Accountability and responsibility. Exactly. Truth and trust. Exactly. Yeah. Honesty and respect. Yeah. Yeah. All these mutual things, all those, yeah. It does help. It makes it for a great society. Starts out with every group, starts with 2 people. And then it can go 5 people, 10 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000,000 people, all people together. If they all have mutual trust and respect, truth and honesty and everything, oh yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, so it's a transition. It's like a transitional phase. Yeah, it's going to go like, it's going to go up and down and forward and over, and then soon enough, it's going to go better and better and better, and then, yeah, it's going to take like, I don't know, 10, 20, 50 years or something to get everybody on the same wavelength. Yeah, I think so. I think we can do it today much better, much easier and better than before. All we got to do is like put it on the YouTubes like this video here, and then, yeah, tell everybody what the truth is, and then tell them to switch if they have not yet found the truth, switch to the truth and the trust, respect and honesty and responsibility and accountability. Be good human beings and good extraterrestrials. Yeah. Being good. Good being is good. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the whole game. Yeah. So it's going to take a while. For each human being and extraterrestrial, it's going to take like the beginning, and then it's going to like take 5, 10, 20 years to get over it if they haven't gotten there yet. For people who are already there, they're going to they don't have to change. They can just stay there at the higher level of like truth and trust and honesty and respect. Yeah. Yeah. Accountability, responsibility. Yeah, just stay there. And the other ones, one by one, each for themselves, just start one day, continue for the next 10, 20 years, and then just get to the better level, higher level of a good human being extraterrestrial. Yeah. It's the way it works. Yeah. Yeah, tell Ping Ping about it. I think he's hanging on the line. I think he's spying anyway. Yeah, spying and lying and manipulating and, yeah, acting. Yeah, like so many. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm putting it on the YouTubes. So you can rewind it and watch it in double speed if you like to, as many times as you want, and send it around the world. Store it for all of you. I love you all. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, Zumi. Yeah, hold on. I'm recording it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love you all. Have fun, folks. Yeah. Truth and trust, honesty and respect, responsibility and accountability. Let's do this, folks. For the next thousands of years, peace and positivity. Love, peace, happiness, and positivity. Let's make it happen. Yeah. 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 Everybody. Healthy food, healthy living, healthy meditation, healthy exercise, healthy sleep. Learn something every day. All of us together, yeah. 8 billions of people and trillions of extraterrestrials. Let's do it. Yeah, Humankind 2.0. Love Ontology Club, United States of Earth, United States of the world, or the universe. Yeah, okay. Love you all. Your most favorite YouTube host by far, your boy, Dr. Hans, PhD. Yes, I love you all. Happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Okay, bye-bye.